Okay class, this is question number 5. In the previous video we have done till question number 4, right? Now in this question, if you see, it is the, you can easily detect which identity we can use here. This is related to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc and plus 2c, right? It is, and the factorized form of this identity is a plus b plus c whole square, right? So here again we will see that a square plus b square plus c square. I am writing the identity so that you can easily connect it. So it is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc and plus 2ca. Now what you have to do? We have this form, right? But this is not the actual form in of this expanded form. So we will try to convert in the same way, because we have the square of a, so it means we want a as a complete base and whose square is 2, whose square or whose power is 2, you can say. So it means 4 is not in the square form, it means the complete part should be in square form. So what we will do, we will do 2x whole square, right? We are putting it. Now this will be 3y whole square, this will be 4z whole square. Now okay, I am seeing this one thing here. Okay, first one 2 into 2ab, right? So it means it is the product of this one and this one. 2 into 2x into 3y. Okay, fine. Now it is 2 into, okay, you can see here it is in minus form. Now you have to check which one is in minus, y part or z part, means this particular part or this particular part. Okay, we cannot identify by one term here. We will see the next term also. This next term is also coming minus. But here if you see, z is here and z is here. So it means this z is responsible for this minus, not x and y. Because if this y is responsible for minus and z is not, so it should be positive here, right? So it means we can say that this z is responsible for this minus, right? Or maybe there is one more, options can be there. Maybe y is in minus form and here x is in minus form, and it means if both are in minus and this will be positive, so we can take this one also. So better way is, if you see the common part is z, so it means we will put the z minus in this case. So it means this is in minus form, right? So 2x whole square plus 3y square whole square and minus 4z whole square, it is already plus, because if we do the square of minus, it is already plus. But why we are putting here, so that we will understand that this third term is in minus form. So if third term is minus form, so can we write it 2 into 3y, because second is 3 into minus 4z plus 2 into minus 4z into 2x. Now you can see we have created this particular form according to this form. We are having a square, we are having b square, we are having c square, and c we have detected that it is in minus. Why it is minus? Because z and z both are z, and because of this z it is going to be minus. So that is why we have put everywhere where it is z, we have put it in minus form, so that now we can write it a plus b plus c whole square. This will be a plus b plus c whole square. So it will be 2x plus 3y and minus 4z whole square. I hope this one is clear, because sometimes this particular sum comes in exams. Simple identity will not be there, because if both are in plus. So in this case we have to check by which term it is going to be minus, right? So I think second part you can do yourself, but I can give you a hint for that one. You know, this is 2x whole square, 2x square plus y square. I can give a hint here so that you will be able to solve this sum. I am not writing the other identity. We can write it under root 2x whole square. So this under root 2 will work. Under root 2x will work as a, right? So in sixth question, 2x plus 1 whole cube, right? Now 2x plus 1 whole cube, you can see which identity we are using here, a plus b whole cube, right? So a plus b whole cube identity we are using, right? So this will work as a. First of all, we will write the identity. So what is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab and a plus b? What is a here? 2x and b is 1. So here also a will be 2x. This is 2 and 3 into this one, and this is 2x plus 1. I hope you have understood where you have to put a, you know, what is the value of a and what is the value of b, so that accordingly we can put in the identity. This concept is same in all. So it is 8x cube plus 1, it is 6x, and it is 2x plus 1, and we will open the identity, you know, bracket here. This one, it will be 12x square, and it is 6x, and this is the answer, right? So this question completes here. So it is a minus b cube identity we are using here now. So a cube minus b cube minus 3ab and a minus b. This is the identity. We have the minus in all except a. Now in place of a we will put here 3a, in place of b we will put here 3b. So it will be 2a cube, 3b cube, 3 into 2a into 3b and 2a minus 3, right? So it is 8a cube, 27b cube, this is 18ab and 2a minus 3, right? Now only you have to open the bracket and you will get the answer. So it will be 18 to the 36, a square, it is b minus minus plus, 18 3s are 54, a and b square, right? So these are the questions. I think only after selecting the identity and after putting the value of a and b, only the calculation part remains. Otherwise there is nothing, no mistakes, there is no chance for any mistake if identity is correct and calculations if you are doing correctly, right? Now it is again, this will work as a, this will work as a b. I think you can do it. A cube plus b cube plus 3 into a into b and a plus b. So it will be 27 upon 8 x cube, this is x, plus 1, it is 9 upon 2x, 1 will not change the value. 9 upon 2x will multiply it here, this is 27 upon 4x square, and it is 9 upon 2x, right? Now question number 7. 99 cube and 102 whole cube, and there is one more 998. We will see, and we will do two parts, and other one part you have to do yourself. Okay, can we write it 100 minus 1? Now it will work as a minus b whole cube, and we know the identity. What is a cube minus b cube minus 3a. A is 100, b and a minus b. So here 10,000 minus 1, it is 399. So it is 10,000 minus 1, it will be 29700, right? So the answer will be 10,000 is here. Oh, sorry. Okay. I think we will put here 6 zeros. So now question is, right, minus 29701. So you have to subtract it. So it will be 99207. So 5 we have done and 9. So this is the answer, right? In the same way we can do this one, 100 plus 2 whole cube. So this will work as a, this will work as a b, and this is 1000 minus 2 whole cube. So 1000 will work as a and 2 will work as a b. Little bit plus or minus you have to do there, but I think this will be a best way rather than to multiply 998 3 times, right? So that is why we are using identity here. Now question number 8. 8a cube plus b cube plus 12a square b plus 6ab square. We have to factorize. Factorize means you can see there are two cubes. It means it is related to a cube plus b cube identity, right? So a plus b whole cube. Only by seeing two terms we can generally identify which identity we have to use. Now you can see on the right side, this is the expanded form, right? General form or expression, and this one is called factors. There are three factors, a plus b and a plus b, right, which we are writing in the cube form. So we have to convert this expression, it is given in this form, and we have to convert in this a plus b whole cube. So how will you do it? So first of all we will make a perfect cube for each term, so that we can compare with the identity which is written here. 2a cube, it is already in perfect form. Now what we have to do, I have opened the bracket in this identity, right? So if you do not want to open, then you can write it like this also, 3ab and a plus b. So can we take a common here? 3. So what is a common? First of all, just think about it. 6ab is a common, right? So what is left? If ab is common, a has gone there, and this is 2 is left and a is left. Here only b is left because 6a is in common, 1b is common, only 1b is left. Now you can see 2a plus b is here, a cube plus b cube. This we don't know what is it, but it is a plus b. So it means this one also we have to convert in this form. So a cube plus b cube plus 3 into, what is a? It is 2a. What is b? B. Now you have converted according to this. Just check whether it is 6ab or not, because we cannot change the value. It is again 6ab. It means 6ab can be written in this form. Now we can compare with the identity a cube plus b cube plus 3ab and a plus b. So what it will be? A plus b whole cube, and factorized form says you can write the factors separately, so that it will be easy to understand. There are three factors. In the previous sum also, where we are doing factorized, so you can write the square form in the separate form, like 2a plus b whole square is there, then you can write it 2a plus b and 2a plus b, right? Now question number 8, again second part, we can start second or third. So in this third part we will see two minus are here. So how can you find which identity we can use here? So firstly we will try to convert in the cube form. How many terms we can convert in cube? We can convert this one, okay, and this one. Suppose I am putting here plus minus 5a whole cube. Why we are putting here minus plus? Okay, you can put here minus also, because identity you were also learning in minus form. Which identity? A cube minus b cube minus 3ab and a minus b, right? And what is the factor of this identity? A minus b whole cube, right? I am saying what is the factor, and you have learned according to the identity. You should understand the relationship, what I am trying to say. Now what is common here? First of all, we have to take minus, because minus according to this identity. And what is 3ab? Means 3 into ab. So 3, what is a? 3 and this one. So it means 5 3 is 15, 3 is 45a. You have to take a common in this. So these two values, by these two values you can decide, and by this 3, which part you have to take common. So it will be 3 into 3 into 5a. You have to take a common, right, from this. Now what is left? If I will take 45 common from this, so 45 3s are 135, so 3 is left, right? And minus you have taken common, so this plus will be minus, and 45 5s are, and a is left, because a is in a square form. Only one a we have taken common, and out of 25 we have taken 45 common. So it means it is 27. Sorry, why I am writing this one? Because we have to write in a cube form only. So it is 45a and 3 minus 5. Okay. Now we can connect with the identity part, right? So I think definitely it will be this one, a minus b whole cube. And what is the factorized form? 3 minus 5a, 3 minus 5a and 3 minus 5. I hope this particular sum is clear. So in the same way you can do all the other sums. There is a fifth part which is related to 27p cube. Okay, we can do this part also, but I think you should practice yourself. If you will face any doubt, then you can discuss, or you can give me the comment, so that I can reply related to this sum, right? And question number 9 we will do in the next video. So in this video we are keeping the questions from 5 to 8, right? Because step by step we have to move. So thank you so much to see this video.